freely across borders. Money and things have the right to move, but people don't. We are forced into situations of poverty and violence and forced out of our homes. We are forced to immigrate and then are denied the right. Shame! Shame! And when we are allowed to move, we're used and abused for our labor and they're tossed out. Today, from South Korea to Arizona to right here in Toronto, millions of people are taking to the streets and marching together to demand our rights, to demand our dignity, to take back our city. Migrant communities under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! Farm workers under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! Living caregivers under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back!
Who's got the power?
We got the power!
What kind of power?
People power!
All right, sisters and brothers, I bring greetings from Justicia, Justice for Migrant Workers. I bring greetings from the thousands and tens of thousands of agricultural workers, the temporary farm workers that work across Canada. We bring greetings and messages of solidarity from their communities in the Philippines, in Thailand, in Trinidad, in Grenada, in Montserrat, in Trinidad, in St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Jamaica, and across the hemisphere and across the world. But before we begin every speech, before we begin every action, I want to take this time to remember those who put food on our tables, to those who build our communities, to those who take care of our children, who take care of the elder. I want us to also remember those who've been detained. I want us to remember those who've been deported. I want us to remember those who've been injured, who've been sick, who've been died because of workplaces abuses, because of injustices, because our governments refuse to take actions to protect workers, to protect undocumented people, to protect working class communities.
Who here with me is tired of not having access to childcare or the basic justice and dignity that this city, this government tries to deprive us of? Part of why we are here today is because we are pissed. We are angry that we live in a city where people are deprived of their basic rights, deprived of the right to education, the right to healthcare, the fundamental right to self-determination. For centuries, indigenous people, children, women, immigrants have been enslaved, robbed, and cheated, and we are here today to say no more! How many folks in the crowd? For everyone in the neighborhood, in St. Jamestown, the most densely immigrant-populated neighborhood in North America, how many people here have heard about the changes to the immigration and refugee system? We all know Jason Kenney, our liar immigration minister. Our liar of immigration minister, the dog, is telling us lies on television, lies in the newspaper about the immigration and refugee system. Minister Kenney is telling us that Canada is welcoming to immigrants. Is that true? No! Minister Kenney is saying that Canada wants to support refugees. Is that true? No! Minister Kenney says that we support women and survivors of violence. Is that true? No! For the 500,000 people who live across Canada without status and documents, we know that is not true. For the millions of immigrants and refugees and temporary workers and our indigenous brothers and sisters, we know that's not true. And we're here today to tell people the truth about some of the immigration changes that are coming up. And we need to oppose these changes, and we need to come together in the way we've come together today to show the minister, to show Canada that we are not going to stand for these unjust policies!
Wagatsumuni ni ichi yoganis noa. Ni dot no egas noa. I'd like to say hello everybody and greetings from Six Nations, the Grand River Territory. What I just said there in our language is I am not Canadian. I am from the Six Nations, the Grand River Territory. I am not Canadian, that is what I said. You have no idea how inspiring it is to be here, standing here as a young Oklahoma person in front of you.
Lyrics, lyrics, lyrics. Lyrics for the love we get. Always first we overstep. S is for the streets we rap. T is for the things we